What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at ICAST 2025. Today we are on a quest. We are looking for the best fishing accessories. That includes apparel and shoes and tools and all sorts of other stuff. So we're gonna go into the show, that show right there. We're gonna find some stuff. What do you think, Paul?
Let's go get after it. I wanna find the best fishing accessories for my brethren. Let's go find them. Come on, brother, let's go.
Let's do it. We're here at the Evolution Fishing booth. We're hanging out with Reese. You guys, we've been using the heck out of this stuff all year long. We are not nice to things, and these have been holding up really, really well. So something we feel good about promoting here and saying, hey, this is something you guys should definitely consider. So Reese, talk us through the new drops for 2025-26.
Okay, yeah, so this year, this is kind of a building year for us. We're kind of trying to get a little bit more towards that high-end guy. So this is our plastics case. We have two sizes. We have a small size, or a medium size, and then a large size. So this is fully waterproof, and the best part about it is that it's all structured. So you're not going to have where you stick all your soft plastics in here and it just flops all out. Yeah. So
yeah.
With the big one, the reason I love this one is you can take this divider out, and so like, you can do rows this way, or you can do rows this way to kind of fit the best way.
Oh yeah,
let's go.
So this is
that one.
I had a little prototype. I've like hot glued in the office and been testing for a couple years.
The hot glue.
Yeah, it's been working. So we're excited about these. And then next is the bulk spool bag. So we have the Line Master leader bag that y'all are probably familiar with.
We've been using that a ton.
Normal size, yeah.
Yep.
And then now your bulk spool bags.
All the lines.
2 chambers.
Yeah, so now you're going to be able to stack bulk spools in here. You're going to be able to spool straight out of the pockets or out of the holes and then put that tag in through here and secure it.
Nice.
We've got labels and all sorts of stuff.
I feel like we should have called it the double barrel. No?
Hey, it's not too late.
It's not too late.
It's not too late.
And then the big bay bag, this thing has been taken off for us. So we had the original 10-inch and the 14-inch size, and they both had 4 pockets. And we decided that wasn't big enough, so
double her up.
We had to go
not enough swim baits.
The old XL. So the XL is going to be a new folding style. It's got extra gusset on it because when you get 6 pockets in there, it kind of gets large. So you gotta add those 6 pockets on the inside. So
can't wait for the double XL.
Yeah, that's
it's just gonna keep going and going and going.
Big triple X.
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome.
A briefcase of swim baits. Yeah, those have been great. We've been using those for a while. Big fan.
And then I think this is what everybody really wants to see.
This is what we're all waiting for.
Yeah,
this is the big deal.
The old ballistic trays, these things have been doing great for us. We have 2 new styles this year. This is our,
think about that.
Yeah, this is our Ballistics Blade Runner. This is kind of the perfect solution in my mind. I always hated when you had them gigantic, bulky spinnerbait boxes.
Tell me about it.
Handful of hooks.
Yeah, and you end up leaving them because you can't store them anywhere. And
then they all melt together and turn green.
Yep. So,
when the skirts blend. Yeah, that's rough. This is sick. Yeah, so we got that all individually sleeved out. Nice. And then you said you were going to have extra sleeves here if people want to add them, or if they lose one, they can do that.
Yep.
You got the little rings here. What's the material going to be for the rings? We're going plastic composite?
It's a traditional plastic. We actually tested like just a traditional metal one, and it was really loud. It seemed a little too overkill for us. This one we wanted to actually run with for a little bit, just kind of figure out how good it was. And it's got good teeth on it, so it's a softer material. It's plastic, but you're not putting a whole lot of tension. We'll sell the packs, and they're like dirt cheap to make them.
So when we're doing something like that, we are reducing costs, we're reducing weights, things that we like to see. So you don't have to sell this box for like $50 if you can afford it. Yeah. What's the price point on these?
It's going to be $29.99.
You just don't get that with a lot of other brands. That's what we love about you guys. And then we've got the long bag version, So we can do just really 1 divider there, 2 longer ones. So if you have those bigger buzz baits, different things like that, you can even, as you see there, they've got the bag of hooks in there as well. Actually, a whole bunch of them. Yeah. So they're kind of loaded up, which is great. So lots of versatility with that. And then it stays in a box, so you don't have a combination of boxes, bags, and like things of all different sorts of shapes and sizes, because that's a pain in the butt.
One thing that I didn't mention is, so in all the ballistics line, we have rust inhibitor infused in the plastics.
That's right,
but
I saw that.
This one, we have it inside of the baggies themselves.
That is so cool. So if I got a little bit of moisture in there, it's not going to ruin my buzz bait.
Yeah, and so we actually went with the slider Ziploc too, so you can actually just leave it open too.
I love
you want
the
to air it out.
Pretty heavy duty too. That's definitely going to hold up. Now, look at this friggin' thing. Tell me what you guys think about that. Would you look at it? It's beautiful. Yeah. So what's this one called?
That's a Ballistics Twitch.
The Twitch.
Yeah.
What would you put into a Ballistics Twitch? maybe some twitch and style baits. So I was curious because we went through new product showcase yesterday. We saw it empty. So I'm glad that we now have a full version. We can take a look at this thing. But look, even like the big size baits, you just hook in that rear treble there. There's this little gap in the middle, but it's gonna keep them apart. So one of the worst things about jerk baits, topwater baits, as you guys probably know, is when you throw them all together in your tackle box and then you go to grab them and you have like this big string of baits, super annoying. This is gonna keep them all apart. And you can still hold a lot. Like what are we at here, 20?
16.
16? Cool, I can count, that's fine, doesn't matter.
We got 2 new colorways in the drift backpacks.
I saw the camo.
We got new packs, let's go do that.
So we'll start with Coyote. So
Hold on. What the heck?
Yeah, where do I get 6 of those?
Well, this is a little behind the scenes.
Nah, man, front of the scenes. Come on.
I'm literally in the scenes.
Put me in the scenes.
All right,
brother.
we'll have to talk about it.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, this guy's got a crab shirt. I want an evolution
I was like, are those crabbies? And I was like, no, they're not.
They're
way
legit.
better.
All right, anyways.
Fish and deer. All right, so we got Coyote here,
Yep.
that brown color, which is looking super fly.
Oh, with the matching boxes?
Yep,
Oh,
matching
what?
camo
Well, you get-
boxes.
No.
You're gonna pull out the whole thing. Look at that.
Dude, it's camo.
Wild.
What?
Camo brown.
Yeah,
The
so-
swirl. All
So
right.
we're kind of launching our new subcategory of drift backpacks. We're calling them the battle packs. So they're all going to be kind of tactical themes. So
Yeah,
we'll have
nice.
tactical knobs on them. We've got
Oh, that is cool.
we're doing 2 colorways this year, 2 new sizes in them. So
And then we got some camo here.
yeah, the old
mixed in with
tiger
that.
stripe, dude.
Yeah, we got the camo swirl on the boxes as well, and then you got the camo up there.
How very Rambo of this backpack.
Yeah.
They drew first blood.
They drew first
They drew first blood. Love it, man. Well, you guys are killing it as
Appreciate it.
always. We got good value here. If you guys are looking to save some money on your tackle storage, we've been using Evolution a long time. We use a lot of different brands, so I mean, we kind of know what's good, what's not, and what holds up to how mean we are to our things. And we've been extremely mean, especially to Ballistics. Paul's just slamming them on the concrete floor.
You made me nervous on that first video.
You got nervous? Nah, man, we got
I
you.
knew I was jumping on him in the office. I knew it was gonna hold up.
When they get nervous, that's how we know we're doing our job.
That's a good thing. Listen,
Yeah.
don't call it Ballistics if you don't want me to slam it into the concrete. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Awesome as always. We
Yeah.
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate
Let's go. Evolution. All right, you guys, we are at the Under Armour booth. I'm here with Sean. Sean's going to walk us through this new performance sun shirt. I'm really excited for this. We were just in Tampa sweating our butts off, and this would have been nice to have. So, Sean, can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, how's it going? So these shirts are incredible, right? So we put a challenge out to our materials team. We wanted the fastest drying, lightest weight shirt, and they delivered. So you're looking at 85 grams GSM here. So, you know, very lightweight, but what the team was able to do with this is still provide that sun protection. So as you get lighter in weight, it gets harder to protect against the elements. But again, our team did, you know, incredible job. So on our, again, 85 grams, on our printed, you've got UPF 30, and then our solids, you've got UPF 40. So incredible protection from the sun. Again, fast drying, so that was very important to us. Rainstorm passes by, jumping in and out of the boat, in and out of the water. This is gonna dry incredibly fast, keep you cool, keep you fishing longer, so.
So when Paul fell out of the boat, and I also fell out of the boat when we were fishing in Tampa recently, this would have been nice to have because it took me quite a few hours to dry off in that heat. So very nice, also super stretchy. I'm liking that.
Yeah,
Got a little side pocket there.
Little stash pocket.
Yeah.
We've got 2 silhouettes, so you'll have a standard crew there, and then you'll have a hoodie with a scuba neck here.
Oh yeah.
But designed so you still have peripheral vision when you're running on the boat. So left and right, you'll still be able to see everything.
Nice.
Yeah, so these are awesome.
I love it. Team hood or team no hood? Let us know in the comments below. Oh yeah, what's the price point on these?
So 65, and then it ranges to 55 with $5 increments, printed versus solid.
Nice. That's pretty much sun shirt like range, so I think you're right there. Plus, when you get like that nicer material, especially when it gets lighter, like the lighter it gets, usually you pay up for that, so that's good to see, man.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, now we are with Colt, still at the Under Armour booth, and we are looking at a shoe that we learned about last year, but we didn't get our hands on it. And this is actually like an updated version of that. So this is the Kilchis River. So Colt, tell us about the shoe, man.
Yes, we have a couple different versions of the Kilchis. The Kilchis River, super exciting. The biggest difference between this and the original Kilchis is the traction. So you see these big lugs here, this
Yeah.
exo grip. So you can romp around on these. I love using these for wet wading. I like using them for kayak fishing. And honestly, just as like an everyday shoe that can get wet and dry really quickly. These lugs are big so they can grip
it
mud,
and rip it.
rocks, all that kind of stuff, man. You see these big drain ports here. Water can just come pouring out of there. The bottom of the sole is porous here, or the footbed, excuse me. Uppers dry super quick. One of my favorite parts, you can fold that heel down and have the relaxed mode.
Yeah, hopefully we dodge the stick. That's the big thing, right? Like you want to make sure it doesn't get stinky, but the quick dry is really nice, especially when you're kayak fishing or you're wading the river. Like you hop out to a dry section, you don't want to be walking around in soggy shoes. It sucks. Or if you hop into your yak, it takes 3 hours for my shoes to bake in the sun until they actually dry out. So this saves a lot of those stressors. And yeah, these are super light. Love the grip. Dang, dude. So 2 big points to note for water shoes. You want that heel cup with that cushion there. So this is soft. It's going to be really comfortable. You get a bad water shoe, super cheap water shoes often, you get that heel rub, like right on the Achilles tendon, and it just shreds you. It sucks. It ruins your day. So this would keep me going all day long. That's awesome. And then the other opposite end of that, you want that soft upper there too. That needs to be comfortable because if it's not, then you're rubbing on the top of your foot. So foot chafe, no fun. This seems like it might get rid of that. That is cool to see. I think you guys knocked that out of the park.
Yeah,
cool.
big fan. We'd love to get y'all in some.
Yes, and then we'll go wade the river and have a fun time, but also these would be fantastic in the yaks. Y'all, Stealth Drop from Under Armour. Check this out. This is their new Muck boot made for straight up mucking around. This thing's insane. So look at, first of all, look at the base. That sole is kind of nuts. Now, it kind of feels kind of croc-like. I don't think it's gonna be extra grippy, but it's great to just like be kicking around. We call them the stuff kickers in the Midwest. You know, these are your stuff kicker boots. Hey, this is PG.
The poo chewers.
The poo chewers. It's a family-friendly show. Seems like it'd be super comfortable. You've got that, look at that. Coming up mid-calf height right there. Nice and stiff handle there to help you slip these on. And this is important. That's how you get them off, baby. This is like reinforced with the extra grip there. Knock them off real quick. The biggest thing about these, though, boots are heavy. These are not. These are insanely light. Toss them. You did it. Look at that. These are pretty neat, and they come in a bunch of different colors. Camo, please? I think we're good.
I'm going to bed. We needed a coffee. I mean, we needed a cooler. I mean, we needed a bed.
Close it. All right, you guys, we wanted to talk about a speaker that we've been asked about a whole bunch that has looked really cool. We're hanging out with our buddy Austin from Sup Customs. The Sup Angler is his handle over on Instagram. We just fished with you for 2 days, like beating the tar out of ourselves, not fish, but over in Tampa Bay on the Sup Customs, which was fantastic. You had the turtle box. You had this guy.
This is actually my personal unit, so.
That is your personal one, and
yeah,
it looks.
I am on Team Turtlebox, one of their photographers. I've been putting these through the test, throwing them off my skiff, beating the absolute heck out of them, and these things are near indestructible. They are quite awesome.
They hold up. We got a chance to be on the Sups with those. Played some music as we were cruising spot to spot. The sound was immaculate. And then they got this new one coming out here. This is the Ranger.
This is the one I recommend for our skiffs. It's the perfect size to put in a cooler. It's got magnets on the back, so it'll stick to your golf cart. It'll stick to your truck. It's just the coolest little pill speaker I've ever seen. So.
Insanely strong magnets, by the way. They got grip. So that's cool. Sound on this thing, amazing. Also, these are all super waterproof. So you'll see on the display as Paul was walking through there, like it's fully dunked, fully submerged.
This is their grande. This is their party speaker.
Big dog.
You got a tripod mount on the back. And then this is just the mid-size. So this is their original, that's their grande, and this is their Ranger.
We got some options here with Turtle Box.
Put a brass knuckle on this guy.
Right?
And you got yourself a little Caribbean clip. That is rad.
They got a ton of accessories. The sound is really good. We've used them. We've heard it. They're all submersible. Pretty cool. So, you know, you go out, you fish. Now, I personally enjoy the sound of nature, so I'm not playing music during that time. But if the bite is off, a little jamming is nice. And then when you get back to the campground, you kick up the tunes, you grab your brewskis, you have a good time. You got to love it.
And
stuff from Turtle Box is pretty great.
And the party mode. So you can link up to 100 speakers if you have them. I don't know who has 100 turtle box speakers.
This
but
place,
you link 'em up.
ICAST has 100 turtle boxes.
So this one will link with that one,
Yep.
which will link with that one, and they're all playing on the same track.
Yeah, so this is all over the place. Check this out.
Oh yeah.
These little stands are
They got
all
one
over
here.
ICAST.
They got 2 in the skiff booth back there. They got 1 in that booth. Like
on
8
top
in
of
that
turtle
one.
box.
Dunk camps.
They
Dunk
got
camps
some in duck
rocking 'em.
camp.
Yep.
And believe it or not, 4 of these booths are all linked on the same channel.
Freaking insane. So yeah, cool stuff from Turtle Box. You guys should definitely check it out. Buy it or don't. As always, they're a little bit more of a premium product, so the price is up there. I think this is $250. We get up to like 400, and this one is $750. So just something to be aware of. But we think that they're pretty neat, and our goal. Let's get some. Let's try them out. Paul, what do you say?
Okay, awesome.
Hopefully it works out.
Freaking man.
This
Thanks,
is awesome.
buddy.
If you're not
guys.
checking out the Sub Angler, you're not really doing social media right. Go check him out.
Try harder.
Or I'm not doing social media right.
He's gonna. If you look at one video, look at them all. He'll take over your Instagram profile every single time.
Sweet.
There we go.
All right, guys. See you later.
You guys, we were at the Buzbe booth hanging out with Caleb. Caleb, you just won some awards last night?
We did. We won some awards.
Ha!
Here they
Check
are.
that out. That's awesome. So we got 2 awards here. One, wait. 2025 for both of these. And when was the last award you won? You had
It was
another one?
2023.
2023. So
Yep.
you guys are starting to rack up these awards, but we got from
100%.
fly fishing tools and accessories and tackle management. Y'all know we've been rocking Buzbe for a long time. Big fans of the products. We feel like you're getting a premium quality out of what they are offering here. And you got some new stuff, which I'm really excited about. So Caleb, take us through the new stuff. What are we doing?
100%. So we'll leave the awards for last, all right?
Calm down, stay put.
Yeah. But first this is actually one of the most exciting products that I'm excited for. It's the new lure sleeve. So it was designed really with the glide bait community in mind, because like these glide baits are $200. People walking in my booth saying, "How do I store glide baits?" Right? They're
Yeah.
like, "We don't want them banging together. We don't want the paint chipping." So we actually ended up coming out with this lure sleeve. You just squeeze it to take your bait out. So you just squeeze it here,
Yeah.
and then you just drop it in like that, right? And it
Well, let's see
squeezes
if I
it,
can
keeps
do
it
it.
from routing around.
I can do it. I did it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, but just did a bunch of different
Nice.
sizes. So not only for glide baits, but you can do jerk baits. Once
Yeah.
again, you just squeeze it, it falls out, right?
Dude, I kind of love the jig option too. Well, the 14-ounce jig comes flying out.
Yeah.
But I also like that you guys have the little tab off there instead of being like a full tube, so it's easy to like grab that, hold that. It gives you an extra point of contact there.
Exactly.
Dude, that's
And
pretty cool.
It's all printed, so you see which side to actually insert it on.
Yeah.
And with Buzbe, right, everything's modular. Everything works as a system. So they actually
No way.
fit inside of the boxes, right? So this is considered a 2 size, right?
Uh-huh.
And so what a surprise, it fits inside of the 1x2 bed.
way.
Yeah.
Wait.
So that's the 4.
No way. wait. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
But it'll be cool. Like, let's say you do a bunch of jigs, for example.
Yeah.
Like you put them like inside of the big box, and you can do them. It's like a file cabinet, right?
What? You can just, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're indexing, y'all. The spinner baits in our favorite little 2x2 right there, you can just stack them up and they don't get all connected and all nasty together. That is cool. I'm really excited about that.
And what's wild is, like, let's say you would never put a crankbait ever in your pocket, right? Well, now you can just like, you're gonna go walk around and you're just like, oh, like maybe I just want to change my lure real quick. You got one in your pocket there.
I got a swim bait in my pocket.
I'm very nervous.
I'll see you guys later. That is wild. Just be like, hey, you need a swim bait? I got you, dog.
Oh, you need a buzz bait?
you need a buzz bait? I got you, dog.
Moving on, something that's, so you don't have to stuff in your pockets,
Yeah.
right? Something small, you can move around, is this new belt bag. So you can easily just kind of throw it over a shoulder, and it just kind of keeps everything small, compact. You can throw
Nice.
like bags of soft plastics. It's got some dividers in here, so like you could do like, let's say, pack of hogs, pack of weights.
Okay.
That is new.
It's got a little divider on this side too, and you can kind of
With
see
the
what's in there
see-through?
too.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
That is cool.
And now this year we're actually taking advantage of our hex slide system. So it's always been on the Swarm. People are like, all right, so you got D-rings. We need to do more stuff. We're finally doing more stuff. Here's a pliers holder. You easily just like, put pliers in it.
Slam 'em in, baby.
You can also do, we have a sunglass holder, and we're also doing a little line management as well. That's actually what won Best of Tackle Management. Was the all of the attachments on the outside of the Swarm 28 bag. So yeah, this is one of the versions of the line bag here.
Look at that. You can hold the big spools in there.
Big dogs.
All the big ones.
There was a long version, then you had like a half version that was attached to. So this would attach potentially to these as well.
Yeah. So you can see it has these attachment slots right here. So you can actually just run. It'll come with it, right? But you have like a little attachment strap, and it attaches to these yellow hex slide systems. So
that's pretty slick.
Modular grid system.
Yeah.
Also for this year, buckets.
Buckets.
The buckets.
Full of koozies. What do you put in your buckets? Is this?
But it's collapsible, right? So like you can like collapse this thing down.
Yeah.
Like always want a bucket in my boat, like being a saltwater angler, but I hate having it in my boat because I'm always kicking it around and I'm like, all right, so I don't want a bucket in my boat. But now I can have a bucket in my boat, but it's all collapsed in there, right? And the last thing is like a binder, right? So this one's like, it's pretty close to being done. We don't have any interior, you know.
Currently, it's a folder.
It's pretty close.
But eventually, it's going to be good. Got a good feel to it. So, what kind of sleeves would you be throwing in here? What's the plan?
Just some nice high quality sleeves, you know?
High quality.
High quality. Buzbe.
Buzbe style sleeves. Dude, feel the strap with your knot hands. Feel that?
Amazing.
Pretty neat. Yeah, I'm excited that you showed us like the usage on the bucket because being an ignorant freshwater fisherman.
You're called a fool.
Yeah, thank you, a fool. I was like, okay, bucket, what do I do with that? Because like from a kayak standpoint, I'm like, I don't know, cool. But like I can see where you're coming from now with the saltwater perspective. I like it.
It's the boat bucket.
It's the boat bucket, collapsible version.
Well, I did have a freshwater guy. He goes, "Oh, this is perfect. I'm putting my tools in it." And I'm like, "Hey, however you want to buy it, you know, like works for me." And then here's a little small, like, y'all would be mind blown how much engineering actually went into these sticker labels.
Sticker sheet.
I went through so much paper. Like the recycling company loves me, but but it had to be the perfect, you know, like first of all the stickiness, right? Because like I want to be able to label everything, so like it'll work with our bags. So it'll work with like the line bags. You can put what pound tests you have.
Nice.
You can use it with the fast flats. You can put it like on the swarm bags, for example. But also it goes on all the boxes as well. Not only do you can you label the front of the boxes, but you can also label the bins as well. So like on the inside.
On the inside?
On the inside of the bins, yeah.
You do it on the bottom or like up here?
Either way.
Okay.
However you want. For me, I'm like, all right, I want to put it on the inside because like, let's say I'm out fishing, I'm like catching specks or mangroves or whatever, and it's like, all right, I run out of a certain size weight or certain size hook, and then I come back in and I'm tired and I don't restock for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I walk in, I'm like, what was in that bin? And I'm like, what
do I put where? Now I got my stickers.
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah, so now you can actually put these stickers on the inside, but they're waterproof stickers.
Okay.
And also they're going to be printable as well, so you can put them on your, like, get them on your computer and type up exactly what you want.
You have like a setup for that where people can download that and then go type in whatever they want?
Exactly. Or you can just use a Sharpie if you want. You know, it's all a system, right?
Sweet. It's all a system. It all works together. Part of the colony. The awards, 2 awards. We had the big swarm bag with all the accessories, and then what else won?
And then also it was a Colony 28T. Let's see. With the new foam on the inside.
Foam.
Yeah.
So we do have these actually back at home, and I've got it rigged out right now. I haven't had a chance to use it too much, but yeah, slotted foam, dude, that is clutch. I love it. And then you have that in a couple different sizes for this, but it's mainly in just the T, right? So it's in the thin boxes.
100%.
Nice.
So what won was the slotted foam, but inside of the 28T bin. So,
right, you got a 2x2 and a 2x3 for that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So if you wanted to, you can actually fill this entire box up with foam. So
sick. Stage up all your jigs, all your hooks, all your chatterbaits, all that stuff. You guys are crushing it. Nice work this year. Congrats on the 2 awards. Buzbe, you guys know we love them. We know it's premium. Check them out if you haven't. Buy it or don't. We appreciate you.
Hey, and subscribe to these guys because they awesome content.
Yeah.
Listen to the Buzbe guys. Subscribe.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Nice work.
Thank you, man.
Buzbe, check them out.
Welcome to Cross Kicks.
Got him. Y'all, we're at the Cross Kicks booth with Camila, and you guys have seen us use these a whole bunch in the past. You've seen them in the river, you've seen them on the kayaks. We've had the Tetra. Dude, I like the all white, but these things always look really good. They've got the cork insert, they've got that like meshy sock material on top, and you got the hook on the front so it's not flapping around in the breeze. And then obviously their claim to fame, we are draining everything out the bottom there. That being said, this is not the only product they make, and what we haven't tried is some of their other models. So Camila, can you walk us through what the heck is this Super Croc right here?
Yes, of course. This is our 2.0 model. So this is just an awesome slip-on shoe. You've got an adjustable strap here, and Yeah, really drain holes all throughout, so they're antimicrobial, they won't smell. This goes for $70.
Dude,
So
I'm telling you right now, we have been testing the smell factor on a lot of shoes, and I mean, to the absolute max.
And they've been bad.
It's mixed results at best. I feel like this is gonna have a much better result. I will say though, I'm like, you know what'd be kind of rad is if it actually looked like a freaking shoe. Which one is this?
that is our APX model.
Oh, honestly, look at that. Dude, that's like a legit tennis shoe. Tons of grip, still got the antimicrobial on there.
Yes.
Not only is it not gonna soak everything, but you got the antimicrobial in there too. What's the retail on this guy?
These also go for $70.
That's basically free. These things look freaking sick. We might have to get one of these. I gotta get a pair of gray to match my grays. Let's do it. Thank you, Camille. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, see, you crushed it. All right, you guys, we are here at the Insta360 booth. As you know, we've been running GoPros, we've tested the DJI, we've got it all. And what we do all full time is record videos for you guys. Now, one thing that we've had problems with, the DJI, we have drowned one and it was fully sealed. That's an issue. With the GoPro, we've had a lot of, we'll call them issues with, I have no idea what the file names are, and I get those dreaded repair file issues and I have no access.
Read right issue.
And it's never the one that doesn't matter. It's always the one that matters the most, that critical moment. So came to Insta360 booth to check out the product. Help me understand why we even named it Insta360.
It's because of Instagram, obviously. If you want to crush Instagram, you're going to start looking at Insta. Oh, it's 360. And 360 is the technology that...
How do you get 360 though? Where does that?
360 is because it adds 2 fisheye lenses. So 2 4K lenses gives you an 8K view of the entire world. What we do is we call this the second cameraman. So with every other camera, you actually have to frame the shot. You have to be the cameraman. This is quite the opposite. You leave this, you can shake it, you can throw it. Wherever this is filming from that location. All the drone footage that you guys are seeing on Instagram is this on a stick. And the stick becomes invisible. We call it the invisible stick. And then this is flying over the ocean, over crowds, no licenses, 0 second setup.
And that's because that selfie stick that you guys sell, AI is basically saying, I have 2 cameras filming all the way around you, and then it's deleting that for you. So you don't even know that it's there.
Stitching the image right here.
That is freaking bonkers. So what happens is I'm pointing the camera myself, but also really everywhere. If something happens around me, like maybe a whale breaches right in front of me, instead of having the camera just facing me, it's actually capturing what's happening on the other side.
Absolutely. And that's the way. And really what you want is you want a diversity in shots. Everybody's seeing that straight on, okay, good. You want crazy
the one that we're
stuff.
doing, bingo bongo, pretty lame.
Well, once you've seen it, you want to diversify. And when you want to do a cover shot, you want to capture the attention. Like if you're over here, all we do is, it's when you're shooting, we have a whole bunch of different modes. If you look up, hold this to my face, and then we have just 3 clicks, right? I go bullet time.
Nice.
That's the mode. I hit this is the shutter button, and then I go like this, and then I'm gonna go all the way around all of us, looking crazy. We didn't do anything cool. We're not casting. We're not fighting tigers, but. Look how cool this looks. This is a very horrible representation because it's a compressed on a screen. But watch what I just did in 5 seconds. And you want diversity of shots? Some event.
Oh yeah.
It's not even started yet. This is the previs essentially. This is the warm up. There we go. We're about to go into the Matrix.
Yo, that is wild. That's on that burst function.
Automatically slow-mo. It's capturing at 60 frames a second. And then you add this to your existing footage. And you're a rock star instant, right? And that's what you need to differentiate. You're on YouTube, you're not gonna go bland. And now with this, the X5, our image processor, 1.25 inches. So the vividness of colors at night, the human eye will perceive dark. I can't see anything. This perceives vivid, like fiesta colors. And when you go export, you see why is this video working? Why is this video versus something else? And it's the same subject matter, but it's the subtle vividness of color that you know, it draws the eye and it makes you happy. So that's what we have here.
That is nuts. So what's the price point on the new 8K?
The price point is on the website. So
Yep.
if you go to Insta360.com,
Sure.
hit shop, you can get it right there.
Yep.
At the show, we have a show special that I can talk to you about once we
there we
turn
go.
off the camera. But yeah, if you missed out on the show, we don't have showrooms. Come to ICAST, come to Cinegear. These are the professional level shows where we will, most of the pros buy our stuff just like every other thing. You know, you want to come here, you want to be a pro, you're in the right place at the right time.
Love it. Now tell me about this guy right here, because that's not the only one. We got
here we go.
tell me about the little guy right here.
So this is the world's smallest 4K camera. This is
What?
actually the camera. If I had told you about this 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you'd be like, no,
You're out of your mind.
This is James Bond. Yeah, this is not real, dude. This is special effects. This is not real. This is actually the camera. It's an incredibly strong magnet. And let's turn this sucker on. And what you have here is the controller, a remote display. So this is showing you. You're seeing the reflection of you inside of you. Exactly. It tunnels all the way down. This is as small and effective in terms of action as possible. It's got a magnetic base. It clicks onto anything magnetic. This is a lanyard. It's so strong it works through your shirt.
What?
It comes with this clip onto your all the GoPro accessories. This extra mount. I mean, it's versatile. Build quality is outstanding. This will never fall off.
Look at how fast it is.
Yeah, and it's just a preview. What you're really getting out of this is 4K. 4K out of this, you can still crop out a bunch of stuff and still get 1080, which is what most people are exporting. And I mean, with this, you can go anywhere.
It changes the orientation also.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, when you're doing social media, why isn't Insta360? Right back to that, is if you want to be successful on Instagram, it's a competitive market.
Yep.
Instagram is just like YouTube, it's video. There's other people making good video. The best video is made with our cameras. If you want to compete, you got to start good tools, and then you could be a good craftsman, right? And that's the name of the game.
You guys heard it right here. Insta360. Record in front of you, record behind you, record above you, record below you. And if you want to just go ahead and hang it on your little necklace there, you do what you got to do. 4K, tiniest 4 camera in the world. Dude, you guys are crushing it. Congrats, guys. This is awesome.
So pleasure.
Let it rip, tater chip. All right, you guys, we are here at the technically the Hobie Eyewear booth. You guys, you saw us walk through a couple of the.
Big Herbie.
There he is. We have a little baby Herbie. We're taking him home later, but we've got the eye check angler you just saw. But this is our bread and butter. We've been running these sunglasses for like a full season, beating the tar out of them, and I have done a bunch of tests on what the claim is. What's the claim? It's called the Hull Floats, and this is exactly what they do. You guys have seen us use some of the other floating Hobie products. They have an air pocket in the sides. These ones do not. Now, how do they make these things float so well? Just like this. Steven's here to help us understand how that actually happens and give us a little more information about what's even better than just the floating.
Yeah, so simply put, the idea came about one day, why don't we take the excess plastic generated during the manufacturing process and try to make sunglasses out of it? So we said,
I made a mess.
Way to make a mess. So we said it's not how, it's not if, it's how. So we grounded it up into this finer plastic right here and tried it out in our injection molds. And you get the first of its kind Hobie kayak sunglass from upcycled kayak plastic. And we also use that same plastic to make the hard case. Yes. The microfiber case is made also of recycled microfiber material, and it comes in a box that's using the same recycled material like that. The polarized lenses are bio-based nylon lenses, so it's a full, like, head-to-toe, eco-friendly design and story. And then on top of it, like was already demonstrated, these also float. So that keeps them from ending up on the bottom of the ocean or the bottom of the lake, just further telling that story.
There's a couple other things, you guys. When it comes to comfort, I don't know if this is on purpose or on accident. We've run a ton of different sunglasses. These are by far one of the most comfortable. So I have worn these for a full week of fishing, 14 hours a day. And this is the pair that I'm grabbing every single time. We don't get paid by anybody. when we get stuff, we test it hard, and we give you our honest, 100% transparent opinion. I run these every single day, full time, driving to work, fishing, doesn't matter. Also, you get I think you get 4 different types of frame. These ones are actually, when people ask me, I have a good pair of sunglasses, I want to invest in something different, what should I get? This is the one that I tell people. This is their, what's the name of this color, this one right here?
That's our Sightmaster Plus lens.
Sightmaster is the perfect name for this. I always call it the amber because I always think about the different layers and the common industry terms, but this Sightmaster one right here, for low light conditions, you get an extreme amount of pop. And because you don't have as much mirror on the outside, you're actually able to see a little bit deeper in the water and take advantage of the light that you have. This is my favorite number 2. My do-all though, and the one I wear all of the time, is this green mirror with that little bit of copper back. This one right here gives you the mirror, so you're cutting that glare, the bright sun, you're getting rid of a lot of that eyesight wear from that, but because of the polarization and the backer, you're able to actually see deeper into the water. This is your do-it-all. The blues I love for those super bright days. This is what I took to British Columbia, but also fishing down here in Florida. And then the gray is your number 2 for me, do it all. So there's no mirror on there, nice and dark for bright sunny days. These are my favorite pair of shades, period, hands down. You watch a video of me fishing, that's what I'm wearing. Steve, thank you so much, man.
You didn't leave me too much to say, but I do have one thing to add. We've also partnered with the ASA, who's right here in the booth next to us, and a part of all of our sales goes to the ASA to help them with their different efforts, like Fish America Foundation and other efforts like that. So.
If you like to fish, where do fish live? In the water. Take care of the resource and you'll be able to go fishing a little bit more, have a little more fun, and that is what we are all about.
Nice.
Thanks, Steve. Man.
Y'all, it's been a long day, so we're doing a sit-down session here with Columbia PFG. Hanging out with Ryan. Ryan is part of the development team for the boot, the deck boot that we've actually tested on the channel already. We unboxed this, I think, over the winter, and we have consequently beat the tar out of it since then. In fact, we took it to British Columbia, we put it to the test on the saltwater. It handled really well, super comfortable, really nice design. So we're gonna dig into that. And then we got this new water shoe that makes us really excited, because this is something that we are absolutely looking for at this moment. We need something that dries fast, drains well. So Ryan, talk to me about whichever one you want to talk about first.
Yeah, you just nailed it on the whip ray. So we'll talk about that first.
Perfect.
This is like a totally different construction that you see around here. We're using these TPU yarns. So they're really protective and they're really durable, but they don't add a ton of weight. They add a nice bit of structure to it. The material of the upper, nothing's gonna absorb any water, so it's like a sieve. Water goes in and goes right out, whether it's from the upper or from, as you can see, our OmniMax midsole that has ventilation built into it.
It's a lot of drainage going on down there.
Right through the bottom.
Oh, hi.
So imagine the water and the air going right through there. And then I'll just show you the way it's constructed on the inside. So our sock liner's perforated as well.
Whoa.
So, and then
it weighs nothing.
Yeah, it's super light and cushy. And then on the inside, most shoes have a strobel down there that holds the shoe together.
Yeah.
We removed the strobel. So one, you're standing on more of the cushioning, but also all the drainage you can see goes right in and right out. So anything that gets in there is going to get out. Water, air, everything's going to be 360 degrees of ventilation.
That is what I'm looking for.
Super cool kind of external heel counter that provides that support, but without a lot of weight and internal materials that could absorb water. And then our outsole is our OmniGrip outsole. The thought here was like kind of creating a herringbone traction that works on a deck or a dock.
Similar to that.
Yeah. This is like kind of like wiper blades, little mini wiper blades all over it. So super grippy, whether you're moving around or it's slippery, you're gonna have a ton of grip no matter where you are. Nice flex screws and some toe protection as well. Super lightweight too. Nice tight, snug fit, but stretchy, so not too constrictive. Again, it's made of material that won't absorb a lot of water, so water's coming in here, it's getting right out, and it's gonna dry really quick.
And we're soft, we're comfy.
Yep.
Oh, it's pretty soft, you guys. That's what I'm looking for. So if I'm a kayaker, if I'm a river wader, do that wet wade, like, this could be a good fit.
If you're in and out of water a lot, this is perfect for you.
That's me. Nice. So really digging that. What's our price point and when does this launch or when is it available?
So this will be $140 and it'll be launching in the spring.
In the spring. All right. Perfect.
Spring of 26.
Well, I'm not wearing water shoes in the winter, so that works for me. I'll wait till it gets warm, if that's okay with you guys. And then we got the boots. So we've talked about the boot. You've seen our video on the boot.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you love us or hate us, or are we in the middle?
I think you guys are more on the above the middle. So I think you guys are more in my love zone.
Yay!
I think you guys did a great job.
Hated.
You guys did an honest review. So I think it was great. I think, you know, we have whole sizes like the rest of the competition does. We are looking to evolve that in the future. But like, I think we made a great boot, a real comfortable boot.
Yep.
Something that nobody else is doing right now. Really focusing in on the cushioning. Rubber boots are great, they're protective, but they lack the cushioning. And this OmniMax foam is super comfortable to help keep you out on the water longer. And that's the idea here. So it's lightweight, it's comfortable, but it also is super protective. I think, you know, really geeking out on the details of like these pull tabs are really rugged and really burly, easy to loop your fingers in. Our designer, Jeff, created this little heel kickoff. I don't know if you guys saw that or not when you guys were making your video. But
we did. We talked about it.
Easy to kind of pop in there and pop it off. It's really easy. And the grip is great. It's got the micro siping on the outsole. Our Omni grip has been tried and true. Great wet traction. But the micro siping even helps. And then these nice channels help get the water out if you have any water in here. But really durable, really grippy, really protective, and super comfortable. And I think we're starting to change the perception of PFG and rubber boots in the marketplace.
I think so as well. We can confirm we took it to British Columbia. We beat the tar out of it. This outer area is extremely durable. The grip is fantastic, and that's really a big thing. Obviously, you're on like a slippery vessel. You're walking on boat ramps. Like, you need to have that grip. So these have held up really well with that, and we do love the stretch. Also, the way you guys set this up, it's like perfect for your finger to go through there, and you double up, pop your foot in with that stretch. So that is clutch. So yeah, I think you guys did a great job, man. We had fun with these.
We appreciate your reviews, your honest feedback and honest review.
Fantastic. We appreciate shoes because we need them. They help a lot. But thank you, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for your time with this.
You're welcome.
We're walking away from the footwear. It took a minute, but now we're over here and we're going to talk about some of the apparel drops that are coming. So we're going to talk hot water apparel with Scott with the PFG team. Tell us a little bit of what's coming this year.
Yeah, one of the new exciting products that we have is the Shadowcaster. This is what I'd say is the premier warm weather, cooling, sun protection shirt that we have. A lot of really cool elements about this, and it starts with the fabric. The thing about this is we have patented cooling technology. These polymers here, Omni-Freeze Zero.
Whoa.
Yep, look on that. So as you sweat, these actually raise up and cool. It's got a great chemical reaction that cools down the body. But it's also built on this great nylon material, so it actually just feels cool to the touch. Great durable. But the thing about this is it's lightweight, keeps you the sun protection, but it's also the design details about doing things. So, you know, having the coverage over the hand.
Oh yeah. For us, like pasty white boys, that's always great.
Yeah, right. But the hood construction is actually one of the most important things in these performance sun shirts. And what we have here is that, you know, if you have a bad hood, you know right away it restricts your field of vision. What we have here is one that's really been engineered to protect you, fit effortlessly, but also not restrict your vision whatsoever. So why don't we go over and I'll show you on the mannequin just what that looks like. You see it up here when it's fully worn. You can also, the fabric is incredibly stretchy, so you can pull it down to wear it like that. But as you see, full protection, no limits of your visibility. So we're really excited about that. If you want to stay cool and protected from the sun, the Shadowcaster is your solution.
So this is really important that people are going to want to know. One, when is it going to be out for purchase? And two, what are they going to have to pay to get a hold of one?
Absolutely. Well, the good news is it's going to be here February of 2026. So a few months away, but it's going to be here before you know it.
Springtime, baby.
Springtime when you're going to want it.
That's right.
Next fishing season. And price-wise is an easy $100 for an an incredibly technical piece.
Homeboy's loving it. I believe it. And speaking of our guy right here, our mannequin, he's not just wearing a sun shirt. What's he got on?
So when you're not worried just about sun protection and cooling, sometimes you're out there and the weather is maybe not cooperating or just sharing a little rain with you.
Less than perfect.
Yeah, less than perfect. So what we have here is the Force 12 jacket and bib set. It features our out dry technology, which, let's just put it simply, it is the most waterproof, breathable technology out there on the market. We just launched this here in 2025, so a couple months out here, featuring it absolutely waterproof. Again, engineered and designed for all the needs, from the pocketing, the fit, the reinforcements. But what you have here is just a incredibly sound, waterproof system between the jacket and bibs that integrate well together or can be worn on their own.
Now, I was actually looking these up and doing a little research a couple weeks ago because I was in the market for some rain gear because we were headed out west.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, this was on my list. One, knowledge for the material. One, I love the pockets in the bib location. Outstanding. But also, this is big for me, was the hood. I was looking at the way the hood was constructed, and that was what caught my eye instantaneously.
And going back to the things we spend so much time on, or that a lot of people don't think about, but hood construction is one of those areas. So it's not about, when we talk about layers and system of dress, making sure that we have that great performance and comfort and execution across all layers.
One thing I want to call out, so massive pocket for right here, but dude, right here, this is the one. A lot of bibs do not have that, we'll call it the chest pocket, but access from the side, along with that like cell phone key pocket, wallet pocket, right there at the front too. Another question. Currently available.
Currently available, just dropped. You can get it at Columbia.com and all the great retailers.
Yes.
And price.
Yes.
$250 for the jacket, $250 for the bibs, which I can tell you is just a sharp price
and
for
actually,
a set that is top line waterproof protector.
When you go top to bottom and you look at the features, it's actually a price point that no one else has hit yet. A lot of them you're going to get the 500 plus or like 450 plus for each one of those individual components, and this is on the stat sheet hitting all of those features at a considerable discounted price. And then when you look at anything, it's the $200 jacket and or bib. What you're talking about is something that is inferior. Like you can tell just looking at the stat sheet, much less getting it in hand.
Hey, our goal is to unlock angling for everyone. And so we are out there trying to make products to keep you on the water longer, comfortable, and doing what you do.
That sounds like me, because what are we all about? We're about going out fishing and having a ton of fun. It makes it so much better when you can focus on fishing and you don't have to focus on biting your hood.
True.
Scott, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Out on the water with rods in our hands, casting like legends but missing the plans. We're just okay, but we're giving our best. The nerds got our back through every cast and test. We're the aggressively average crew, hooking small fries, but we're honest and true. Reels and rods will tell you what's real, unbiased reviews, that's the deal. We don't need trophies or fish of the year, just laughs and good times with the nerds right here. Crankbaits and chatter, we'll give it a try.
And that's a wrap for ICAST 2025. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the videos. Be subscribed for more, because we're going to be getting this stuff. We're going to be testing it. We're going to be reviewing it. We're going to be mean to it. And I hope you look forward to it. So smash that like, and we will catch y'all out on the water.